Hi everyone. According to World Health Organization, I want to educate you guys about the usage of plaster and the benefits and how it can actually prevent various pathological conditions. For example, I want to show you what I'm trying to say. This is a mini plaster which can actually be bought from any medical store for a very cheap amount. It's totally cheap and you can be lucky you can be given for free. Okay, so the benefit of this small thing right in my hand right here, it's so much that you could actually be surprised if you don't know the usefulness of it. Okay, so firstly, I want you to know that if you have a small cut in your hand or your body surface, because right now I actually have a cut in my hand. I want to show you guys a little bit. As you can see, I have a cut in my hand which is due to no, it's not actually a cut, it's a bruise due to hot oil. Okay, so I was frying something actually, and the what I'm frying actually have water, and the water actually excite the oil, which leads to, you know what I'm saying. So that's how I got that bruise or that burn. So and I think I need to explain to everyone out there how to use plaster, because it's very essential and it's very important to know how to use it. Okay, firstly, let's learn the functions of plaster. Firstly, it reduces the chances of getting infections. It protects the wound surface from external injuries. Again, it also prevents the wound surface from dust, contamination. It could be chemical, it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It even helps. It has been proven that plaster helps to improve healing, wound healing. This plaster, if you notice, when you open it, if you have ever used it before, there's a specific point, there's a specific square. That square is containing certain antiseptic components, which helps to how do I say it? To prevent, yeah, that's how I'm supposed to say it. To prevent bacterial infection from this surface you apply this on, and also reduce the growth of the ones that are there already and ensure they are dead, and prevents you from having any pathological condition relating to the wound. And also it induces proper wound healing. It also enhance how do I say it also enhances wound healing by protecting this surface. It also prevents the detection of housefly. You know, housefly stay on wounds because they get attracted to it and they try to release digestive enzymes on these wounds. So, in order to prevent all of this, the white men have made plasters, and this plaster is very essential. So, if you say you don't know how to use it, I'm here today to teach you how to use. Firstly, you have to remove one that you want to use. You open it carefully. So after opening it, here's the trick I want to share with you guys that you guys must take note of. So firstly, you have to open it like this. After opening it, you have to be very careful when you remove this plaster specifically away from this covering. You can see there's so many cover because they are trying to protect and ensure it's totally free from microorganisms and contamination. As you can see right here, this surface is also covered with a specific layer. So if you want to apply this, for example, right now I want to apply this on my wound right here on my hand right here. As you can see, I already removed the previous plaster away because it's last over 24 hours and it's due for changing. Okay, so I want to apply this right now. So the first thing I need to do now is to carefully open this section without using my hand to touch the surface of the plaster. Okay, so I will move this carefully towards left, and I'll also do the same thing also to the second one as well. I'll move it carefully towards right. I don't have a thing. Yeah, I got it. So I'm moving the left one also towards sorry, the right one also towards the right hand side. Okay, so once you have get this done successfully, the next thing you want to do is to apply on the surface where you want it to cover. As you can see, this region right here, okay, it's actually a rectangle shape in this one. This rectangle shaped region is containing antiseptic agents which prevent your wound surface from infections. Okay, so I want to place this now on my hand. So I will apply carefully like this. I will ensure the rectangle surface which contains antiseptic agent is centered on the wound surface, as you can see right here. As you can see. So once that is done successfully, I will carefully remove this this covering part away carefully, without removing the center one that's actually placed on the wound directly. Okay, so it would be good if someone else is doing it for me, because it's actually a doctor that should do it on my behalf, but I'm doing this to explain to you guys how to use it. So I have removed this carefully. I have removed it carefully, as you can see, without touching the surface. So I will place it carefully also on my skin, as you can see. Apply a little bit pressure. Yeah, that's another thing. This plaster apply pressure on the wound surface and reduce bleeding. Okay, that's another benefit of plaster. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side as well. Carefully. Ensure it's not too tight, because you don't want it to be too tight. Carefully, without touching the surface, just touch from the back like this and carefully drop it. There you go. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the time. If you really enjoyed this video and you learned something from it, kindly forward it to your loved ones, and see you in the next video. Cheers.